Okay, again, you really want to get your hands on this and do it so you really understand how this works. You don't believe it until you've done it, and you need practice with matrix multiplication until you totally see it. Okay? Now we could continue, just divide this by 5.4, right? Which gets to be a pain with the numbers. We're not going to do it. But we could continue 2 more steps, and we would have 1, 0, 0, 1, and a couple of numbers here, right? And of course, we could mimic those steps over here with elementary matrices. Whatever we do here, we do here, 1 step at a time. Okay? And when we do that, we'll do 1 step of a row reduction, whether it's multiplication by multiplication of a row by some number, or adding a multiple of a row to another one. Okay, or interchanging 2 rows, which we can also do, right? So there's only one way to interchange 2 rows in this matrix, right? But of course, if it was a 4 by 4 matrix, it'd be really easy to write down the elementary matrices. Because you always start with just 1s in the diagonals and 0 everywhere else, and not that much changes. Now doing the multiplication takes a little longer and stuff, okay? Okay, so what we can say is at this point, my decimal in the wrong place. Okay. We can say that this matrix that we've got here is equal to what? Well, we started with our 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, -4 matrix, right? And we multiplied it on the left by 1/5, 0, 0, 1, right? And we multiplied that on the left by 1, 0, -2, 1. Okay? Clearly, if you do this sequence of multiplications, it's going to work, because if you group these two, it is going to give you this, right? And then if you multiply this by what you got, which is this, well, that's what you did here, and you're going to get this, right? Now, it also says, though, of course, I could multiply my 2 elementary matrices and then multiply by this, right? So let's do that. Multiply this elementary matrix by this, and then whatever that matrix is, multiply it by this, just to convince yourself, and again, a little more practice with matrix multiplication.